Hey guys, welcome to the MetaGame with Oni Black Mage, and today we're going to be covering Ghostbusters the video game on the Xbox 360. Now, as a lot of you fans probably know, this is more or less a spiritual sequel in place for the Ghostbusters 3 movie, which incidentally is still going to be made, or at least that's what IMDb said. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. First things first, there is a master file for this game, so just to let you know that you don't have multiple save slots to work with. More money does carry over for multiple saves, but upgrades you have, they're saved through the playthrough, so any replays you have to previous chapters means you return your equipment to also that previous state. As far as missable items, you have a lot of things you can scan with your PKE meter, but at no time does that mean you can't go back and collect it. Now here's a little exploit for you. In a lot of situations, there's going to be pink slime portals that come out and burst a lot of energy. Now, in the easy difficulties, this really isn't that big of a deal, but on professional mode, you definitely want to take out your slime thrower and eradicate those as soon as possible, because the sooner you do, the less enemies you have to deal with. But let's cover a couple of the more interesting and challenging parts of the game. Now again, if you're playing on easy, this is no big deal, but let's try and take this on professional. First things first, Azetlor from the Librarian. Now, as you may know, the reason why I put the Ghostbusters 2 theme up there is because really you're going to hear the Ghostbusters 1 theme a lot. In fact, you're going to hear it every time you have a loading screen, which on professional mode means a lot. You have to really respect the amount of detail that the original creations. The trap, the proton packs, good stuff. Now, first things first, you're obviously going to want to switch to your slime thrower because that's the thing that you're going to be using to remove this mask. Now, Azetlor on easy will pretty much just stand there and let you wail on it. But on the hard and experienced modes, and especially professional, Azetlor is not only a beast, he's relentless. And it's a painful reminder that your teammates cannot dodge. And that is a very bad thing indeed, because it has very widespread effects, very long and short range attacks, and on professional mode, he is faster than you, so it's really not that much use of running away from him. So standing and fighting will not work on professional. Fortunately, there's an easier way. Let's just whip him down. Alright, there we go. Once you have it, just grab his mask and get up. Okay, here we go. Alright, once you grab his mask, start inching away to the back and immediately turn around and head towards these portals. These portals are the key to winning this map. Now, you'll notice you walk all the way to the opposite side. Each one of these portals mirror the entire arena, so when you jump back and forth, you're going to be circling the entire arena. This is a lot faster than he can turn and attack you, so use that to your advantage. This is literally your one key to winning a battle. And move back and move this time. There we go. Well, the other two guys are gone, so at least they work. But yeah, just keep pelting away. Boson dart his eye as soon as he keeps coming up. Just keep running. Oh god, that was close. Alright pal, I can do this all day. Yeah, the flying books are pretty irritating, but they're not that bad. Go. Dodge that attack nicely. Oh, yeah. See? Once you get the rhythm down, not like that, but once you get the... Oh god, get... Yeah, okay. Now, once you get the rhythm down, pretty much whittling him down is not that big of an issue. For me, I'm having to remind myself that I don't go directly back into the mirror, I have to go back and to the left, since the mirror is kind of at an angle, I have to do that way as well. Just a little bit more. Fortunately, none of the bosses in Ghostbusters change their tactic. There we go. Done. No problem. I'm professional. Let's go to the fight earlier than this. A lot of people have actually had a little bit of difficulty with the Librarian. But it's not that she herself is difficult. Taking her down is actually just like taking down any of the ghosts. The problem is her first stage of attack. As many of you know, it involves a shell of books that can only be removed when you're taking down the surrounding book holder shelf things that surround her. And while that isn't necessarily an issue, they're kind of spinning really, really fast. Books are flying everywhere. It's a total mess, and it's a small room. Lights flying everywhere. I like the ghost effects in this game. They're pretty simple, but it's the small details that really count.
She took that pretty well, better than I expected.
Alright, she disappears.
It
She's
makes
appear right
perfect
over
sense
there.
if her residual spirit energy is tied to the book.
Alright.
Ghostbusters Codex, right? Now that we have it, her echo must have been released.
Blah blah blah.
She's gone.
Blah blah blah.
I think we helped her cross over.
Take out your PKE meter. Like so. And there she is.
Just crossed
Alright.
that.
Now, Ray's gonna go ahead and suggest, yeah, slime the books, it'll take it down. Now that could work, you can actually use any weapon at your disposal, but without a doubt, the shock blast is the way to go. Wow, she just took out those two guys with quickness. Up and at 'em, guys. Time to sleep. Ow, ow, ouch, ouch. That was close. Alright, as you can see, they're spinning a very circular pattern, but the spread effect of the shock blast makes this battle a breeze, even on professional. Catching them may be even an issue, but sometimes they just run right into your beams. Ouch. It's so easy to fall down at professional. I mean, literally, if it isn't one hit that will get you, it's two hits. Exploding everywhere. There we go, and there should be one left. Where is it? Ouch. Blind corners. There's a lot of blind corners in this game. There we are. Okay. Chase it down, chase it down. There's crap exploding fire in my face. Chase it down, chase it down, chase it down.
Book stands are generating for
Fish. Ouch. Thank you. Alright. One thing I do like is even on any difficulty that we have, the guys are pretty good as far as responding and getting me up on my feet again. Okay, I am not getting this. Like fighting space invaders. There we go. And once you pop it, taking her down, like I said, it's just like any other ghost. So, put away Shock Blast, whip out the Proton Pack, and have fun. But without a doubt, the hardest single battle, non-boss battle, that I think most people can testify to is in the cemetery. It's the irritating little stone cherubs. These guys have this battle setup is horrible. You have one Ghostbuster on your side, you're in an open field with no cover, you got guys swarming your feet, constantly infinitely spawning, and nothing you can do about that. You have cherubs that not only shoot explosive arrows that definitely shoot faster than you can dodge, but you are they're blindsiding you because they're so high up, you can't focus on all of them. They're surrounding you, you have no cover, there's no safe spot, and you have pretty much the key to winning this battle on professional, or any of them really, is speed and accuracy. I mean, that could pretty much be said about any of these, but it is pivotal in this one. And don't feel bad, I must have died a dozen or two times getting this battle.
rendering it effectively indestructible.
So, we just practice, 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 keep moving, and unfortunately you're going to have to get a little bit lucky because it also becomes glaringly annoying at this point that you are very vulnerable when you're being revived and reviving other people. It's very possible to die while helping each other out in this particular battle. It is horrible. So frustrating.